Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. On the verge of history, his next home run will break the single-season Major League record. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Made history yesterday with a 4-homer game, and to give you some perspective, that's more rare than a perfect game. That one fouled off. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Line drive, caught. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now, this is a player that's hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Man at second. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
In the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Austin Riley. That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. A massive home run. His 6th of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. On to first. And Betts is gone. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Justin Steele.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now a chance for Esteury Ruiz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Diaz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the DH, Zach Geloff. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Got him swinging. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is gone. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And Martinez. Foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Liner, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Adley Rutschman. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone. His 59th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ross Stripling gives way, and this is one. Joe Boyle gets the call from the pen. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing, and this ball is clobbered. No doubt about it. There it goes. Gone. The single-season home run record.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career. Something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment and what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. His 8th of the series, and they add on. It's 8-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
It's Aaron Judge now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a man aboard. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 66th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy.
Now, Hogan Harris gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Mookie to hit. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Riley. He will score. It's 11-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Betts on at first. Nobody out. Down the left field line. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Turned on but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Swing and a drive deep right field. Ranging back towards the wall. Leaping, and he brought it back. Both runners tagging from second and third.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Tigers are out front, 13-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. The wide to kick the pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Ryan Noda up next for the A's. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Harris back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. One up, one down. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. Diaz getting the start in left, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
He swings and fouls one off.
A lot of pop in that bat, had the distance for the awful home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add a pair. It's 15-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 14.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this.
Third out, that ends the frame. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, number 44. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Popped up right side. Betts should have this one. And there's one down. And now Nick Allen, 0 for 6 in the series so far. First offering, and it just misses. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Here's a 1-1. That one lifted to left. Diaz moves under it. He makes the grab. 2 down. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. First pitch swinging.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. This one in the air. Ramirez gets under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.D. Martinez. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking in. When you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 75 on the year, and they add a run. It's 16-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now Adley Rutschman. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 17-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. Acuna punches one foul right side. Right-handed reliever. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 18-0. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. there was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man at first, Aaron Judge at the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next up for the Tigers, Yandy Diaz. High fly ball, right field. Sizes this one up. That's out number 2. Austin Riley getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He sends one out the opposite way. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 6th of the series, and they add a run. It's 21-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck on Duhar. Going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Tigers lead this one 21-0. Back in Oakland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Darryl Hernandez. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And that one wrapped foul. The Tigers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Valdez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. Back here in the East Bay, here is J.D. Martinez. And he deals. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 22-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. High fly ball out to left field. Andujar under it, hauls it in for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 4 for 4, 2 home runs and 2 doubles. That one ripped way back there. And that is a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 23-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun to watch him pull it off as well.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Gott.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They go back to back. That's 9 homers this series, and they add to their lead. It's 24-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here is Aaron Judge. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. It's 25-0.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
One out, base is empty. Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Austin Riley now at the plate. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He only needs the triple for the cycle. High in the air, out to right. Puts it away for the out. Man at first. Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And first offering is fouled off. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Two outs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer, his 3rd home run of the game. It's 27-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Lucas.
Number 70, Lucas
Erceg.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tigers lead it 27-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Ryan Noda. The wind of the pitch. That to right. Acuna going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one in the air. Ramirez settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder. And a foul ball. The Tigers up big in this one here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Tigers are out front, 27-0. And here is J.D. Martinez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And here it comes. And that one hammered way back, on its way, gone. He hammers one out to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 28-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now Adley Rutschman lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez hit his 200th career home run last season here in Cleveland, Boog. In fact, he hit home runs number 199 and 200 in the same game. The opponent in that one, the Boston Red Sox, just like today.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes Rutschman around 3rd. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Judge, 31 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Scott Alexander gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now, Yandy Diaz. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Austin Riley up now for the Tigers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Mookie Betts up now for the Tigers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back up the middle and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now J.D. Martinez, 4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule call. So first and second with 2 outs. Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Zach Jackson on a pitch here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Next to hit, Ronald Acuna Jr. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Kojak.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But it's a huge inning for him as they scored 10 times. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, digging in for Oakland, number 44. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fought off foul. The pitch. Down the line. Acuna on the run. Long run. Nice grab. One away. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. Fly to left his first time. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero snags it for the second out. Yuri Ruiz will hit next. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Jackson back to work. Judge rips that one. Ruiz ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So up next, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. That one hammered center field. Ruiz raging back towards the wall. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Man at first, and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fouled off left side. Two outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. It's a bomb.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Liam Hendricks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hit hard, that gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
I mean, come on, have a game. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off. Martinez off of first with 2 away. Back there. Out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O from me right now.
Kojak.
Smoke to right, and he's got it.
You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Darryl Hernandez.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And there's 1 down. Zach Geloff digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Enmanuel Valdez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And ball 1.
1-2.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for this team.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz, looking to complete the cycle with a double. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And up next for Detroit, Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. As we get a look at the numbers, StatCast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. This is one of the longest home runs we have ever seen.
Yeah, that ended up just shy of 500 feet, which is just, it's absolutely crazy that you can have that kind of pop. And I got a feeling we're going to see this replay for a long, long time.
2 outs, nobody on. And next to hit for Detroit, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way. Maybe we have.
Bottom of the inning, digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. And the pitch. Going 1. Steal. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. This one in the air. Riley moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Number 11 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, left field. Diaz moves under it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
JD Martinez stands in. He's been a great free agent signing. That one fouled off. Hendricks, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Unreal. absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. This one smoked on its way out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Ripped on a line. Ruiz makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second, he wants the cycle. Now a relay to third. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next up for the Tigers, Adley Rutschman. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with his swing.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. It has the distance. Gone.
Kojak.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. That one ripped but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Well done, drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the righty deals. In the air out to center. And it's off the batter's eye.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Austin Riley. That one hit to right. On the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back in Oakland, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now here's the A's catcher, number 44. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The lefty fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Nick Allen now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That was a really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Kojak.
And now the lefty. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Ruiz in the box now.
0-1.
No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
No,
And that
that's a ball.
just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And it hits the fence. Ruiz into second, and he's got a double. Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.